Welcome to the 13th video in our 15-day AI for non-technical CxOs course. In the previous set of videos, we've looked at driving your change enablement program and your communications program. And in this video, I want to start wrapping up our course by reiterating that AI is not part of your strategy, it is the strategy. Now, the temptation is that as you think about your company and your strategy, you've got a people strategy, you've got a product strategy, maybe you've got a channels or go-to-market strategy, and it's easy to think that AI is going to be one aspect of your strategies, and maybe you've got a chief AI officer or your CIO or CTO that is responsible for this. What I hope that you've taken away from this course so far is that AI is not part of your strategy. It is the strategy. It is going to redefine what your company looks like and how it functions and the services it delivers over the coming years. And it really needs to be central to that. To illustrate how this might take effect, I'm going to walk you through the strategy playbook from a fantastic book called Playing to Win by A.G. Lafley and Roger Martin. Now, I don't know if you've read this book, but A.G. Lafley was an ex-CEO of Procter & Gamble, and his consulting sidekick was Roger Martin. And together, they really codified the strategy at P&G. And this book is a fantastic, actionable insight into how you can bring corporate strategy to life. And I'll walk you through the key framework that they use in there. It's a cascading set of 5 different choices. So the first choice is about our winning aspiration. What is it that we want to achieve as a company, as a team, as an organization? In 5 years' time, how will we know that we've achieved what our goal is? The second cascading choice is where to play. So here we're thinking about the geographies that we might want to exist in. We might think about the channels that we're going to play in. We might think about whether we're going to offer products or services or a combination of both, whether we're going to sell to enterprise or SMB. So where are we going to play? Next up is how to win. In the markets where we've chosen to play, how are we going to win? Are we going to differentiate ourselves with truly great products? Are we going to be a low-cost operator? Are we going to have more knowledge and experience about our customers? How are we going to compete in those territories? Next up is about what capabilities do we need to have in order to win. Are we going to need a certain set of people? Are we going to need a certain set of technologies? Are we going to need factories, distribution networks? What needs to be true to enable us to win? And then the final choice is about what management systems will we need? What tools and systems and processes will we need in order to run our organization effectively? Now, these are cascading choices. They're not independent. Our aspiration drives where to play. Our where to play drives how to win. Our how to win drives our capabilities, and our capabilities drives our management systems, and vice versa. It's the combination of all of these choices that define our strategy. So, Charlie, where are you going? What's this got to do with AI? Well, if you just treat AI as something that is on the fringe of your strategy, then you might be thinking that AI sits down here, a management system, or we want to use some ChatGPT to help us with some reporting. Maybe it's some capabilities. We want to help our teams be able to work more effectively by giving them access to some AI tools. But I would challenge you to think differently by putting AI right at the center. What is our aspiration? Well, if as we talked about in an earlier video about how instead of us having a huge pyramid with thousands of people, actually we can work in more of a diamond shape and we can be a lot more efficient in how we staff our teams. What does our winning aspiration look like? Could we be 10 times, 100 times bigger than we're currently thinking? Could we be in loads of different countries where to play because we've now got any language or currency that we might need? How to win? Could we suddenly be much more competitive against our larger or smaller competitors? Because now we've got access to data, to services, to new digital offerings for our customers that are completely differentiated from what is available in the market. Every single one of these cascading choices is now influenced by your knowledge and your capabilities of AI in your organization. So, as we start to wrap up this course, I challenge you to, as a non-technical CxO, to not leave AI out on the fringes of your corporate strategy, but to embrace it, to bring it right into what it means to be a senior leader, to be a strategist at the top of your company, and to think through what your organization might look like in 2 or 3 years' time, and how that might influence your decisions about where you want to play as a company and how you're going to win.